I am actually somewhat unexpectedly still alone. I really was expecting someone to arrive in the middle of the night, but they didn't. And you would have thought I slept really well because of that, but I didn't. I slept with the window open because it was so hot. But at about 6 o'clock, someone was screaming down the road and then drilling. So I was awake for about 2 hours. I managed to doze back off, so I ended up waking up properly at 10, which was the plan anyway. But now I'm ready. I'm going to head to Coogee Beach. Today's a beach day. I'm starting at Coogee, walking all the way up to the north of the coastline and then down a little bit on the other side. I probably am going to go swimming, so I've taken all my swimming stuff. I've got my beach bag with me, and hopefully it'll be a good, relaxing day. So I made it to my first beach of the day, which is Coogee Beach, and it's a lot busier than I thought it would be. I wasn't expecting it to be busy at all because it's a Wednesday and it's not that nice of a day. It's still nice for me, but I'll show you, it's not that nice of a day. It's only 24 degrees at the moment, but it probably will get hotter. But yeah, I'm surprised. So I think what I'm going to do is walk along the beach and then have lunch and then head to the next beach and go for a swim at the next beach, which is supposed to be a little bit quieter. But this beach is gorgeous in fairness. It's got beautiful sand, clear waves, some people surfing, but it's not very wavy at the moment for them. And yeah, it just looks pretty. I ended up getting the bus instead of the taxi because I got a bus and a train, a metro, like an underground. I don't know how much it is, so we'll see if I've saved any money. But the Uber was going to be $20 and the bus, if I just got the bus, was going to be like a 30-minute delay. So I decided to get both, so I've got here in reasonable time. And also it's so nice to see people swimming without the stinger suits. I think I've got used to the stinger suits now, so now that I'm not seeing the stinger suits, it's crazy. But if I did move to Australia, I would definitely pick a place where I didn't need stinger suits. Burgers everywhere, so I'm finally trying it out, and the vibes in here are so cool, like proper beachy. So I'm just starting my coastal walk now. I think traditionally Coogee Beach is sort of in the middle, but I'm going north and then going further than the actual coastal walk goes because I want to see the lighthouses. Hopefully. It's a 5-hour walk without stops, so I may end up stopping halfway round because it's quite a long walk and I'm starting a little bit later. I thought I'd have lunch at Bondi Beach, which is like 3 proper stops away, but literally while I've been having lunch, this beach has got so much busier, like crazy busy. So anyway, I'm walking. First stop is the baths. I really don't know why I keep doing this to myself. I hate walks. Like, I hate them with a passion. And this one is once again really hilly. I've been uphill for ages and now I'm going downhill for ages. Why? Coogee Beach, and we made it to Gordon's Bay and we're now at Cleverly Bay. Cleverly Beach. I think it's Cleverly Beach. There is a small sandy section of beach. Well, it's quite big, but it's thin. And then the rest of it is like a concrete platform to jump from. But they do have like lifeguards and everything here, which is good. And they've got like a little pool as well. I think it's a shame because today I would have really liked to have like a car rental. When I first like booked and organised this trip, I decided I didn't want to do that because I didn't feel comfortable driving in a different country by myself. But actually, after driving the car both to Rainbow Beach and in Coogee, I actually think I would have been absolutely fine. And I think doing like a day trip would have been perfect, because it would have just been like driving. And it makes me so sad because I didn't think about it until literally just as I'm walking, and I could have driven to all these little points because there's loads of free car parking spaces, which obviously I didn't know. But the main reason is that I would have been able to get to the home and away beach, which was literally something on my bucket list. It was what I dreamed of, but it's like 3 hours on public transport. So when I was like organising my schedule and stuff on my itinerary, I decided like it wasn't possible. But now, looking back, it would have been an hour and a half drive there and an hour and a half drive back, which would have been fine. And then I could have done these beaches in the morning when it was quiet and just had a look at them rather than like swim at them. So that's a shame. I am very much regretting that. I would have loved to do like home and away and Neighbours stuff, because I've grown up watching all those shows. I actually don't know how anyone does anything here in the summer, because this is autumn officially. And it's hot. It's 27 degrees right now. I'm sweating. I think I'm glad I came in autumn at the end of rainy season rather than any other time. This is now quite a long uphill walk to get to the next place, which is Bondi Beach. I think when I get to Bondi Beach I'm going to have an ice cream, and then I'm going to walk to Bondi Beach, and when I get to Bondi Beach I'm going to have a swim. So I made it to Bondi Beach, and the lifeguard keeps coming on the speaker saying not to swim in the middle because of strong currents, so you've just got to stay at the side, which kind of defeats the point of swimming in the sea, but hey hey. And also the swimming pool area is closed, like the little locked off areas, so if I was going to go swimming I would probably go in there, but yeah, it's closed. Don't know why, there's no signs of it that says why, but it looks lovely in there, just unfortunately we can't go. I've been walking like the last 10 minutes with another woman from the UK. I recognised her top, so I said I like her top. And it's actually the top that I've got out ready for tomorrow to go to Uluru. It's like my orange one with like black kind of leopardy print. But it looks like Bondi Beach is undergoing quite a few upgrades / renovations, because the pool is closed, but also like all the shops and everything are closed. So there's no ice cream, which is devastating. But I'm starting to struggle now. I need a drink, something cold. Beach, and it is such a big detour to get around. I was going to say I'm not going to go down, but I have no choice but to go down. I got an ice cream and now I'm feeling a little bit better. I've already applied some sun cream on my face. I'm hoping nowhere else is burning, but who knows, I can't really see very much in the sun. Next up, Bondi Beach. Really closely, but this is Mackenzie today. There's no beach, but lots of rocks, and there's quite a few people swimming, mainly dogs. And like 3 hours later, made it to Bondi Beach. That was quite honestly the worst swimming experience of my life. I think it lasted like 10 minutes, maybe not even that. But I almost drowned like 4 times. I kept getting pulled under by the waves. I think once you're past the waves, it's fine, but getting to that point and then getting back in is an absolute nightmare. I didn't even swallow it, I breathed it in. So much seawater, so now I've got like a really runny nose. I lost my sunglasses at one point. I did manage to find them again, but that was not fun. I would not recommend. That's why I wanted to go in the pools, but the pools you have to pay for, and it's not worth me paying for like half an hour. And then I really want to shower because now I'm all sandy, like I've literally got sand everywhere. And I was going to take this beach towel as my towel to Uluru, but I can't do that now because it's got sand all over it, which is a shame. So yeah, not the best last swimming experience in Australia. cannot believe there's no showers. Like, everywhere I've been has had showers, so this is really weird. So I got a bus, I was going to say a beach, a bus to the first lighthouse, and honestly it's pretty boring lighthouse, but it's the same as the one at Byron Bay, and Byron Bay is so popular, and it was just busy and really boring at the top. This lighthouse is very similar looking, in a nice like residential area, and still got beautiful views, but no one's here. So this one's really pretty, in my opinion. And also the bus stops literally opposite. I'm actually really glad I decided last minute not to walk it, because it's literally all uphill, and it was an 1.5 hour walk to this one and then a 40-minute walk to the next one. So we've cut off a lot of time. How amazing. I'm actually so glad I came. I didn't know, but I was just reading the signs around the place, and this was Australia's first ever lighthouse. How cool is that? So this is Watson's Bay Beach, and I feel like we sailed past here the other day because the city is over there, and the Sydney Harbour Bridge, or I never know which way to go, is there. I'll move the camera instead. So Sydney Opera House is just behind, but it's very pretty here, very peaceful, no waves. I feel like I should have come and swam here. It's officially sunset in about half an hour, and I've got 28 minutes left of my walk, so I was hoping to catch the lighthouse before sunset, and then watch the sunset happen, but I think I'm going to be a little bit late. This lighthouse is very different to all the other ones. This one's stripy, so it's a proper traditional red and white. But yeah, I'm not sure you're going to be able to see it. I am absolutely screwed. I've deleted almost every app from my phone, and I've run out of storage again. I've gone through most of my photos and deleted the ones that I don't want. So I'm going to have to go like back through the whole holiday and delete them. I've somehow used 256 gigabytes of data. How? So that was the beach I was originally planning to swim at on the way back, but obviously I'm here quite a bit later. But maybe it's a good thing I'm not, because I don't really fancy nudity beach. That is so pretty. Beginning to get a little bit worried because I feel like I've been walking downhill and downhill and downhill, but finally walking uphill, the most beautiful background, sunset, and I can see the lighthouse. I do think it would have been nice to see the lighthouse in the daylight, but this is also beautiful, and I think it's been timed perfectly. This is like the prettiest, most surreal background. Believe it or not, I was trying not to take too many pictures just to save on some storage, but that's not really worked, and I think I've gone overboard. But I've somehow used over 5 gigabytes of data today, just taking pictures from and videos from today. I think it's probably because I'm vlogging more, like properly vlogging. But yeah, I've got another at least a week of travelling, and I don't want to be not able to take pictures. So I think the 3-hour flight to Ayers Rock tomorrow to Uluru will be involving deleting pictures and videos. But look at this. it is quite literally not going to get prettier than this. So I'm going to end the vlog here. I'm going to go and get something to eat and then pack, have a shower, do an everything shower, wash my hair and things, and then head to bed. So thank you so much for watching this video. I will speak to you next time. Bye. I thought I'd make it back in time for tea, but I arrived like 15 minutes after it started and all the food's already gone, which is a shame because it was rice and chicken and I actually would have eaten that. But anywho, I've just nipped out from McDonald's. I got the saving menu, which is £6.95, which is basically like £3.50, which is good value, but they wouldn't change the cheeseburger for anything else because the cheeseburger is like the staple part. And I was like, I don't eat beef. And they were like, no, you've got to have it. And I was like, well, don't give me it because I will eat it. So yeah, it looks like 2 people have moved in, although none of the beds are made. There's no bags, there's no stuff. So I don't know where they are, which probably means I'm going to be woken up when they arrive, which is annoying. I also ended up receiving a text from my mum just as I was leaving the sunset, and my Auntie Buffy, my grandma's sister, has unfortunately passed away. We did know it for a while. I went to see her in a hospital, then she was transferred to the hospice, and then she actually got a little bit better, so got transferred back out to a care home. But so I kind of thought, oh, she's doing well, I'll be able to see her again before she passes away. Unfortunately, that's not the case. So she has passed away while I've been in Australia, but it does mean that I should hopefully be back for the funeral, which will be nice. Well, nice in the sense of nice, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go and get ready now. I'm going to have a shower, wash my hair, shave, and pack what I can before going to sleep.